that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge, at ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chillin', buildings, high ceilings, billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots from the pots, checking in on parlays or parfaits. How my days start, we all play it. Dinner's cup, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. In the roof now, Midtown where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is chips. Yeah.
I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the bip, the boom bip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is chips. Yeah.
I lay down digital lines over more bass. Think it's a shame these kids ain't see no freakniks. DC Howard homecomings and wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing and doing. We wasn't when I was young. I only wanted. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things unchanged. Now I wanna add an extra zero. Be the hood hero. Turbo Maybach V12 go 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4. This ain't no contract. This ain't the trade. No wars, no. I'm from the block with a chain. This a new blockchain, but my portfolio is many things, from quantum computing to biotech, cause it's life improving. Degradable plastic trash removing. And when the market is down, it's like a hustle when no one is around. Your palm itch when opportunity's found. It's Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is chips. Yeah.
I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the bip, the boom bip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Hey, that is chips. Yeah.
I lay down digital lines over more bass.
Seen down with they get down to lay down, you ain't getting down, you better run. It's been times I ain't had no bun, had to sit in there and run. 23 and 1, I'm shining right now, I've been through a lot. Mama crying on these jail, call my minutes running out. Didn't know where my daddy was, all I know that he a thug. He was selling cause I was somewhere all the clubs. I was laying in their yard like a bug. I was trying to lay something down like a rug. On the block I thought it can go home with a dub. I was stealing cars and parking down the street, not far from cold. R.I.P. that road, they in his chest with a on that ground, broke my heart, no more love. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm straight. I think I need a hug. I'm taking all these, just can't put down this. Got my hands on high, cause I made it out. I be asking God why I make it out. It be nice, I just cry, cause I made it out. I feel at the top when you make it out. You make it out, 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 when you make it out. How I feel at the top when you make it out. It get lonely sometimes, had to kiss that mean me no good. In the head, feel like I owe you something, tell me what I owe you, then I don't owe it. I wanna see me grow. When I needed help, what that is, love, loyalty. They love when I get on these beats, this sound like poetry. Voices, hearing them in my head, so I make the right choices. And you going in or sting like a swordfish. I know you see me crying in here while I'm crying this. Katie, you watching me, I know you just enjoying it. A whole lot of jewelry, cars and clothes, my vision getting blurry. Won't let it brand me, my family ain't too far, I keep them right behind me. Made my mama quit a job to keep her safe beside me. I made it out, bigger house, ain't got enough rooms, go scratch out on the couch. On the running out. Running laps around these. He put up, I'm popping out. Back against the wall, no copping out. No need for stopping now. You left too early. You left so fast. You left me. You hurt me bad. God. I made it out alive, though. Made it out alive, though.
We find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First run now for Kyron Williams.
There you go, boys.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Stafford going to change it up here.
34-yard line.
2nd and 11. He gets this to Devontae Adams. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
A gain of 7.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's got it across the midfield stripe. And
Yo, Black Sheep, what up with it?
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Hey, man, you know, anybody can get the smoke. You know, I don't duck smoke.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it down here.
He could be my next victim for sure.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen.
This was the last team I lost to.
Yeah, you gotta
And that was
They've
what,
strung together a couple
over
of
a day
first
ago now?
downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And the Rams 1st down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was tackled.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back.
Way to work, boys.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. On 4th down, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stafford escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Here's Stafford. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Back to throw. Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
But like, at what point do I get to get the chance to go for the ball?
Here on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
People bought it all the time.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the
Journey
38.
to God, what's going on?
Play fake. Murray. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
32-yard line.
Murray now. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing now is Murray. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's brought down.
That shit is crazy. Them niggas
it's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Right where it's supposed to be, I guess.
Puka Nacua, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Yeah, you would put yourself out the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Here's Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Murray on the sneak. And he is going to lose yardage here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
An inside give to Jones. Pushing his way through. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 15
He'll get 15
yards.
and a Vikings first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And Jones has it over the middle. And inside the the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Murray going to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or could have gone for more.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Brings up third down.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Completes this to Addison out left. So he stopped for no gain. And it's second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
It's now third and goal.
Jones will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away.
Appreciate you for liking the live.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30.
Everybody that comes his way on 27 is spanked.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Stafford. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Stafford. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 14. First down, Rams.
To the air again, Stafford. They'll get this complete to Whittington. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Rams.
I feel a
Now
book
it's
coming.
Stafford.
I told you, I smell a book coming.
And
oh
this
my
throw
God!
A bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They gotta stop trolling me.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch it, Tommy.
To throw is Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
possession. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Stafford looks to throw again. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is indeed good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Jefferson, incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Shotgun now from Murray. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to 3 down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Stafford. And that one goes incomplete on the drive.
What are we doing?
That's one he definitely normally
I'm back.
catches.
What's going on?
He has just not had his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not two. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Stafford now to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Here's Stafford. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
You can't give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
One thing we know about RPO throws, they don't take long to develop. He had him wide open to the outside, hit him with it, but I think his eyes were looking downfield trying to see that open grass, ends up dropping it. That's a missed opportunity.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one is right through. And they will take the lead here at 12-9. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Back to throw, Murray. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Price. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
We all good right here. Right back. There we go.
Now Murray.
And what a big play, because now you're guaranteed at least a shot at extending this one. He had the 40-yard line picked out as his bare minimum to give them some kind of a game-tying attempt, and he got there. Excellent determination on that scramble, and it might just help them snatch away a victory.
And he will have the Vikings 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Murray to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Quentin Lake on the coverage.
To throw is Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Complete. Jefferson the target. He's got the 1st down and then some. He takes it across for the touchdown.
Goddamn right.
Taking the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Good stop, dude.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
Stafford. Pass complete, it's Adams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Los Angeles.
Let's put him to bed, man. Let's put him to bed.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Whittington. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football.
Say hello to the Lord with my sincerest regards. Why the rising tide of troubled waters we cross into the fire and frost when the desire is lost? Is it survivor's remorse that raised higher the course? During the year of the horse, I had so much to resolve, it hung me over. I was fearing the hair of the dog. They keep my homie. I was there when they carried him off. When we buried him, we wrapped him in Nigerian cloth. They told a story about him having a malaria cough. They tried to say he had a that was clearly a torch. I hold the fury so they fear me, but it nearly was lost. Expecting me to be forgiven like it really was squashed. But I have seen so much that I can never be hushed. I've been the bearer of a burden that is heavy as I'm pure legacy, incredibly I'll never be touched. It ain't nowhere to go from here but up. were all in denial, and seen the murderer smile as he was brought in the trial. I watched the vulture circle awaiting the fall of a child, and canines devoured alive, the call of the wild. I couldn't accept the charge for the call of the void, or for progress destroyed over Darwin and Freud. Survival totally could depend on the toss of a coin or a pawn. Which organization allows you to join? I live on the borderline like a dishwater blind, or like Malcolm shooting up the head to the autobahn. I caught a vibe, I would have taken as some sort of sign, or I'm more aligned, but I was running so short of time, and I have felt so much that I am numb to the touch. Whenever assumptions make it hard for me to function is rough, cause every something I ever wanted was once in my clutch, so ain't nowhere to go from here but up.
I never thought I would be at 23 on the verge of spontaneous combustion. Woe is me, but I guess that it comes with a territory, an ominous landscape of never-ending calamity. I need you to hear, I need you to see, but I have had, I can take an exploding scene, like an evidence possibility to me. So pardon me while I burst into flames. I've had enough of the world and its people's mindless gaze. So pardon me while I burn and rise above the flame. Pardon me, I'll never be the same. Now 2 days ago, I was having a look in a book and I saw a picture of a guy up above his knee. I said I can relate, cause lately I've been thinking of combustication as a welcome vacation from the burdens of the planet Earth, gravity, hypocrisy, and the perils of being in free. But thinking so much differently. Pardon me while I burst into flames. I've had enough of the world and its people's mindless
Gone are the days, now I'm coming back stronger. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Don't make a sign if I stay any longer. Been through the dark and I won't go back again. No, I won't go back again. These kind of sands always end in a reckoning. No, I won't go back again. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Oh, I'm done setting myself on fire just so I can keep you up. I'm done killing my own desires just so I can give you yours. You think I'm gonna keep on running back to you like I did before? No more, no more, no more. Told you all my insecurities, it didn't occur to me. I was pouring my heart out at the table. You turn on me, you turn on me. Said you'd take it to your grave, now it's dirt on me. I should've known better back then. I would've sworn it was forever. Love, hate, the same thing, different call letters. I never thought I'd see this out of you. Nothing left to say but goodbye. I'm done setting myself on fire just so I can keep you up. I'm done killing my own desires just so I can give you yours. You think I'm gonna keep on running back to you like I did before? No more, no
Fell on the perk. What up, though? What team should I play with now?
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set with you for some football. That is Ben Sauls, who has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will get play one of the game from right there. Play action. Here's Daniels. Forced out wide. Oh, no. First play of the game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike. And what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception. And now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Tracy. He's going to go taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
To the air on second down. Dart to the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, New York. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Luke McCaffrey to return it from his end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Rolling right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Daniels. They swing this one out to White, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he's down on the other side of midfield, at the 48-yard line. McLaurin, first grab. That'll be a first down.
Watch out, man. I'm here.
To the air again is Daniel. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing again, Daniel. He'll find his running back, White, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here they come for 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. A gain there of 11. First down, Washington.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs are just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss.
A loss of 16 yards.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Where's the sweet dog?
Patrol. Girl.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's going to be incomplete.
This nigga
And
throwing
there'll be just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Right back to Scatterboo on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
There's always a question about these first-round picks, Mike. How fast do they adjust to the NFL level following their success in college? And we can see flashes here. They think they've got themselves a future star in the making. We got a great example of it in this play.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Moving to his right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive.
Hey, that was a great return right there. That was like the most yards we got all game.
At their own 46-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. Gets to the edge at the 30. Waterani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Giants. Out of shotgun. It's done. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, New York. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
You heard the neighbor next door lead. That nigga
to
lost.
Return, it's McCaffrey.
Oh, he started whimpering. I'm like, what's up? But man.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 27
Here we go.
yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels.
You said to repass or what?
Incomplete over the middle. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Abdul Carter, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the Commanders' 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run. It's Scatterboo. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants.